Okay, I think it's working. I get so annoyed with this stupid, the stupid way I gotta set this up. All right, so I'm here for the second live stream. I only have about an hour because as it turns out, I gotta run out in a little bit, and I have a couple of private readings I have to do. Um, but I'll be back on later tonight. So let's go to the first question. Let me just shuffle these for a sec. So this one is going to be the $5 minimum donation because I'm going to be donating the proceeds of this. 50% of it is going to go to my friend's fund. And if you don't know about the fund, the information is on my community page. So let me go home here. Okay, so the first question I have here is from Coco. What did Kay think or feel about my WhatsApp profile picture? Okay. She found it to be attractive. She thought that you looked good in it, and she definitely noticed that you changed it. I think you caught her attention with that new picture. Definitely. Brooklyn, did my ex Pisces spend Valentine's Day alone or with someone else? Okay. Was the Pisces ex alone for Valentine's Day? I get 33% chance that he wasn't alone, which means that he may have been with a friend. He could have been with a coworker, a random person. He may have gone to the movies with somebody, but it wasn't like a date. Like it wasn't like anything special. Benita, love. Use your intuition when making decisions and choices around love. Your intuition is very strong. You have a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. And it also shows that you may need to step out of your box to find love or to pursue love, taking a leap of faith, and love comes in. It looks like pursuing love and working hard on the relationship coming up with somebody who could be around you that you're just not seeing. 4 Cups could be this person is around you or around the perimeters of your everyday life, and you may not be noticing them just yet, or they haven't made themselves known. LA Hummer. What is Miguel the Virgo thinking? Miguel the Virgo. He's feeling a celebration and a soulmate connection around this relationship. A lot of happiness with the 10 of Cups. And like there could be some fun, carefree, spontaneous times coming in. He's either going to be looking to hang out with you, hooking up with you. You sparked his interest. And he's feeling very connected to you. Jessica, how many days until the Pisces reaches out? Timing question. It could be like the beginning of the month. The spades would be the fall, but the ace is a good omen for the beginning of any month, or it even could be the beginning of the next season, the beginning of March, or it could be the beginning of spring. It's the beginning. So how many days? I would say 2 weeks. No, wait, we got, yeah, 15 days, because we got 29 days in this month. I would say around March 1st, about 15 days, give or take. Happily ever after. Will my boyfriend travel to see me this year? 6, 7, 13. I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's traveling to see you. Doesn't mean, maybe you can travel to go see him, but I'm only getting a 33% chance that he's coming to see you, which could also mean that if it's going to happen, it's not going to happen until the end of the year, like the fall time, because you have time to wait. Happily ever after. Oh, did I do that one? I did that one. Okay. Mari, is the Virgo person I'm going to make up for being a jerk on Valentine's Day. Is the Virgo person I'm going to make up for being a jerk on Valentine's Day. Oh, is he going to make up with you for being a jerk on Valentine's Day? Wait a second. Let me go to the bottom of this here. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, he will. Yeah. Valentina, is the third party still around the Pisces, or will she be gone soon? Okay. She's still around. She's still around. It may take a couple of more weeks. Ray, who's coming towards me in love? Who's coming towards me in love? It looks like you have a water sign here. And once you stop holding yourself back, your love life will move forward quickly. You're Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Feeling much more balanced around love. Could be a Cancer that comes in. It might be a Cancer. And this person may either be very good with business, have a business, be a business owner, or have a prominent position in a company where he makes good money and is in control. Yeah, I think it's a boss type person. And there's success around this relationship. Lucy, why didn't he reach out yesterday? Was he nervous? Was he nervous? He was nervous, and I think he didn't want to make a big deal. He didn't want it to be a Valentine's Day thing. He was too nervous about that. So he figured he just wouldn't do anything. He just kind of backed up. That's okay. Don't make a big deal about it. It's all right. Sister, how was his Valentine's Day? On one hand, it was good. On the other hand, it was full of anxiety. It was okay at best. Yeah, it was okay at best. It may have started off good and ended in a fight, or it could have started in a fight and ended up making up. But either way, it wasn't that great. It's like, yeah, it's like it either started off good and it ended up fighting, or it started with a fight and they ended up making up. But either way, it was like there was so much bullshit around it that the day was kind of ruined. And I feel like, I hate to say this, but I feel like it's because of him. I mean, I don't know much about her, but it seems like he's the one that's hard to, like, you don't always know what you're going to get from him. It's almost as if he brings all this bullshit on himself. Where was I? I lost my spot. Hang on. Hannah, I feel a connection to someone I know, but they're far away. Is there potential in this connection? Yes, there is potential. Yes, there's definitely potential. I don't care how far away they are. It doesn't matter. Jalissa, upcoming events with me in the Pisces. Jalissa. Things look a little stagnant right now. I don't know if too much is going to go on over the next couple of weeks, and then communication may pick up, and then after that there may be more of a connection, like a soulmate type of connection, but it's going to take some time. I don't think things are moving forward right away. You might have a couple of slow weeks where you almost feel like you're sort of stuck in quicksand. Journey. Oh, welcome. Okay, just general for next week? Okay. What's going on for next week? Next week looks like you get a chance to breathe a sigh of relief. Things seem to be a little bit more balanced and not so crazy. Coming up over the next week or maybe the next 10 days. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. A soulmate connection arrives. If you're with somebody already, then this connection with your current partner will deepen. If you're not with anyone, a new interest or a new love will show up. The new person may be an air sign. There's an air sign around you. A Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It could be a Libra. You got a Libra here, but this also may be that karma is on your side, and this new love or love interest may come in out of the blue. But if you're with somebody right now, then it would be your relationship deepening out of the blue, or a situation presents itself where the two of you really connect over it. Something special should be happening. Queen, how was George's Valentine's Day with Catherine? Okay. It's another one that it didn't look so great. So the sun is in reverse, which means not that it was terrible, but it was nothing to speak of. Sort of feeling restrictive, not feeling victorious, feeling like a slowdown. Another one where it was mediocre to say the best. You know what I mean? You know, but I also feel like a lot of times that just happens. Whenever you build up something or you're looking forward to something, a lot of times you wind up getting let down from it. And I wonder if one of the two, in both these situations that I just read about the Valentine's Day, if somebody was really looking forward to it and was highly let down by it. Because that's what it comes up with. It comes up with feeling Not as good as it could have been. TD. Is the Aries quiet again because he said he wanted to take things slow this time around, or because of something else? He texted and I replied, but he never replied back. Okay. He's going to reply back. He may make you wait, and he does want to take things slow. I don't think that there's another reason, but I think that the reason why he didn't text back is because he wants to be in control of the situation, and he feels like if he keeps answering, it's so freaking juvenile, but that's how people are. It's like he's in control. He had the last word. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's making you wait. It's really, and then it causes anxiety. That's what happens. But use your intuition because you're onto something. It is because he wants to take things slow, but it's also because he wants to be in control. He wants to be in control of his feelings. He wants to be in control of the situation, and he wants things to move at his pace. Pain in the ass. Rebecca, will I be with my ex-Pisces or the Capricorn? All right, will we be with the Pisces? I'm kind of leaning towards the Capricorn right now. I'm leaning towards the Capricorn. And Preeti, what are the actions that H will take towards me in the near future? All right, what are the actions? He's going to be prepared to move forward, and I think communication is going to increase. I also think over the next couple of months, you may start seeing each other a little bit more than you have in the past, or a little bit more on more of a regular basis. Once a week, once every other week, something a little bit more frequently. Things sort of pick up pace. Queen, was George thinking about me yesterday? And if so, what were his thoughts? Did he wish he was with me instead? Okay. He was thinking about you, but he thinks about you all the time anyway. I mean, I gotta be honest about this Valentine's Day thing. Girls make a big deal out of it. Guys don't care. The guys do not really give a shit about Valentine's Day. And the reason why I know that, having nothing to do with the cards, but from all the years I've worked at A&P, because we would put together things for you, so you could come in. I mean, you got to buy somebody flowers at the grocery store. But what would happen is we would sell out like hotcakes because guys wouldn't remember. It wasn't a big deal to them. And then at the last minute, somebody would remind them, or somebody would tell them it's Valentine's Day, or whatever would happen, and they would come in crazy. I need something, put together something. I don't care how much it is. And they would spend crazy amount of money on shitty grocery store flowers. But he is not thrilled with Catherine. He's not. And Valentine's Day, not Valentine's Day, the day on the calendar doesn't make a difference. I think that his relationship with her is not going to last. And I do think that he wants to be with you. And I don't think that... But you know what? It has nothing to do with Valentine's Day. It's like this guy has got to get out of his own way, because he's going to, and not that he's going to end up getting stuck because you can leave and walk away at any time, but it's like it's almost like he's angry. He's angry that he's in this situation. He's angry that he's stuck with this woman or that he's got to do this stuff. But yet he's not, you know, moving away from her just yet. It's very frustrating because I see a lot of similar situations like this where the guy is like either being controlled or manipulated with someone he doesn't want to be with. Like, why do you want... There's more to life out there. I mean, I just don't get it. But anyhow, that's my opinion. Yeah, I don't think that he wants to be with this woman. Or if at the very best, he deals with her. He tolerates her, kind of a thing. You know, like, can you imagine? Like, I always think of it from the other side. Like, imagine how you would feel if you knew that this guy was dealing with you. Like, that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he feels. He feels like stuck, dealing, mediocre. Like, can you imagine? Like, you want someone to feel like passionately about you, and I love being with you, and I want my friends to meet you, and I want to take you places, and I want to do these different things with you. Can you imagine if somebody was like, I feel mediocre about you? Or I feel like, eh. And that's how it comes off. It comes off like, eh. And then it's like, what do you think? She doesn't know it? Like, you know when somebody doesn't have their heart in it. Sarah, when will Yaman, am I saying that right? Probably not. Come back to me. When will Yaman come back? All right, let's pull timing cards for that. It may not happen until the fall. You may have to wait a little while. The spades would be the fall. Nikita, was my ex with a third party for Valentine's Day or one of his friends? Okay, was my ex with a third party on Valentine's Day? No. The ex was, if anything, with a friend. Shelley, general love between me and my ex. Okay, so it looks like there could be arguing and bickering that goes on between you and your ex, and you may find that either him or you, one of you is going to feel like the other did something that was betraying. And it may be like, kind of like the thorn in your side for some time. It may be something that keeps coming up or you keep revisiting. I don't know who it is, if it's you or him, but one of you feels very hurt by the other, and it's going to take some time to get past that. There's going to be choices around you. There could be somebody else coming in around you that thinks that you are like the greatest thing since sliced bread, and you may walk away from this situation and not look back. You may not hold yourself back. You might go for it. Overall, it looks like you are going to have the choice of who you end up with, but you're the one that gets the happy home. You could end up with an Aries. Did you say what? I don't know what sign your ex is, but you could end up with an Aries or a very strong personality. It also could be somebody who's the boss or an authority figure of some type. All right, so overall, it looks like there may be some bickering and quarreling going on between you and the ex in the near future, talking about an old hurt, an old betrayal, or something that one of the two of you can't let go of. At the end of the day, I think somebody else comes in around you and you make the decision as to whether or not you want to go back with the ex or you want to move forward with the new person. Butterfly. General. Okay, you may be feeling some regret over something that didn't happen in the past or something that did happen in the past. Feeling regret over it, but pushing on through it. Working to get over it. New love comes in, or a reconnection to the person that you're with if you're with someone right now. Feeling prepared to take your life forward in different directions. You may be working on either a new career, a new way to make money. Um, More money coming in with the Nine of Pentacles, and a relationship built on solid ground with the Three of Pentacles can be a new, it could be a new partnership that has to do with money, new business, a new business opportunity of some type, maybe presenting itself over the next couple of months. Some fun, carefree times come in around a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, and it may just be a friend that you're having a lot of fun with, or you're doing some crazy things with. It also could be a new love. Aaliyah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Aaliyah, general. I can hair in my mouth. General for Aaliyah. Okay, setting up some boundaries. This would be setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit. If somebody's been bullshitting you, you put an end to that. You let them know where it's at. You let people know what you will stand for and what you won't stand for. Life moves forward when you do that. Relationships are built on solid ground, and you're persevering. You are like turning a corner when it comes to your life personally, and you're moving forward. You have somebody coming back from your past and a decision that you're going to have to make around that person. It is probably something that has to do with an old love, and you're going to be prepared to make the decision. This decision will be yours. If this person wants to get back with you, which is I think why they're coming back, they're going to be coming back, testing the waters, seeing what's up. It could be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. And you may be feeling like it's going to be your decision, but you may be feeling like I waited so long to hear or see from this person, and now they're back and they're just not all that. And then that could be where the Ace of Swords moment comes in, and you're like, you know what? Sorry, you lost it. And you may move forward in a different direction. Aside from love, it looks like your whole life is starting to move forward, because it's like you're turning a corner when it comes to your own self-esteem and what you're feeling capable of. So I think that you just in general are going through an evolution and a transformation over the next couple of months. Chels, is the Sagittarius friend in love with me or in the beginning stages? Okay, let's see. There are definite feelings that are growing here. I can't say he's in love with you yet, but he's got feelings and they're growing. It's definitely started. Where the heck was I? I did those, okay. Oh, I did that one. Mihak 503. What are the Libra's intentions towards me? Working hard to fix the situation. Heading towards the happy home. You get your wish from the situation, and the Libra comes in out of the blue. Cece, is Hamza going to call me today? I'm only getting a 33% chance. I'm not confident. I'm not confident that you're going to get a phone call today. Yeah, what am I going to do? Crystal, did my ancestors try to communicate with me? Yes, definitely. You got a 99% chance. And I think that you're pretty sensitive to picking up when they're around you. Oh, you know, anyone that wants to donate, if you don't have $5 and you wanted to donate, I can always answer the free questions. That's fine. And you can always donate less than $5 on the GoFundMe page if you wanted to do that. Whenever. The GoFundMe page is going to be up. So you could do that whenever you feel like it. And that's on my community page. When it comes to donations, like the way that I feel like a donation is a donation, my grandmother. To me, a donation is a donation. Whether you donate 50 cents or 5,000, a donation is you donate what you can. The only reason why I do it for these is because there was a time where I wasn't putting a limit on them and people were donating what was equal to like 28 American cents, which I wouldn't even care. But there were so many of them coming up and I was trying to find the questions. It was taking forever. So that's why I limited to $1.99 so that it fits in the box. It just makes it easier. And the less super chats, the more I can answer the regular questions too. And then $5, I bring it up even more for this so that I can donate the money. And right now I'm keeping a running list on the community page because I don't have the money right now to give until I get paid. But anyway, that's aside from the fact my grandmother was getting, I don't know if they have this all over the world, but here, if you give to one donation to whatever cause, say the Cancer Society, other people start sending them to you. And my grandmother donated to whoever, and she started getting them in the mail, and it says suggested donation, and it says $25, and it was circled, and she got so mad. She called the police. Like, why are you calling the police? Because you got junk mail. And she told us that the policeman told her to rip it up and throw it in the garbage. See, I think that older generation doesn't realize that they're donations and that they're optional, and they think that they have to pay them. Because why would you get so? We were on the floor crying when she was telling us the story. Well, the policeman told me to rip it up and throw it in the garbage. I was like, I would have told you that too, but you didn't want to listen to me. Like, can you imagine if you were the policeman on the phone with this crazy woman? My father said to me recently, he goes, you know, you didn't have one, you had two crazy grandmothers. Hey, Mama. Malapale, will the Gemini text me this Sunday? I'm only getting a 33% chance. So I'm not confident that you're going to hear from him this Sunday. Oh, are you burping? You belching over there? Crystal, I keep getting videos on YouTube about ancestors. Do they want me to communicate and help them on the other side? I think that they definitely want to communicate with you. Let's see what the cards say. They're definitely trying to communicate with you. I don't know if they want you to help them or if they're making themselves known that they're around you to help you and that you can talk to them and ask them for things that you want. But I know that you're pretty in tune to when they're around. What's going on there, Mama? Don't cry with that sad face. Go ahead. Good girl. Am I at Tash? Wondering how Anis is currently feeling and how was hanging out will go today. Do you see him getting physical with me? Okay, is he gonna get physical? We're gonna get physical. I think you are going to get physical, and I think that he's going to want, I think it's going to go well. I think he wants to get physical, too. That could definitely be coming up in the near future. Where was I? Queen of Swords, she proposed to him. Enough said. I can't. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just sort of says it all. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm maybe up to Anthony. Oh, Rebecca, you were asking if the Pisces was going to be with you. The Pisces, when I asked that question, came up low. 33% at the time doesn't mean never. It just means it's low. So if I was going to compare him to somebody else, I would think chances would be greater that you were going to be with somebody else. Anthony, what's next in my love life? Okay, let's have a look. What's next in my love life? Fun, carefree times, spontaneity, brought on by divine intervention with a relationship that's built on solid ground. If you're not with anyone, if you are with someone right now, this is what's going to happen in your current relationship. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a fire sign coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and they're going to be like a bolt of lightning. They're going to come in and they're going to be like wanting to do all kinds of crazy, fun, spontaneous things. And I think that they're going to give you like the time of your life. Angela, is John serious about me? Yeah, he is. He's pretty serious. Ram, who is snitching when it comes to the social working interns and catering to our supervisor? Who's snitching? Who is snitching? Oh man, there's a disaster pending here with these interns. Definitely a disaster. I don't know their names. I can't give you a name, but it looks like a fire sign or somebody with a fiery personality, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Somebody who is kind of ballsy and in your face. Somebody who thinks that they're going to make themselves look better by making other people look bad. It's going to backfire on them. Could be a Leo. There's a Leo here. It seems to be one person that's doing the snitching. I don't think it's more than one person, although the other people may know, they may be involved that way, but I think it's one person that's doing the snitching. They think that they're going to make themselves look better by making other people look worse, and it's not going to work. But if you had different names, I could weigh them against one another, but I can't pull out a name. I just don't know. But it looks like one person, not more than one. Shay, will I be able to get a car before my baby is born? Yeah. Yes, I think that you will. You got a 70% chance, and the Wheel of Fortune is pretty positive. My suggestion would just be don't get a two-door car. Only because it's very hard for me to get the car seat in and out for her in the Beetle. I think that when she's bigger and she's in the car seat that doesn't come out, I think it'll be easier for me to just put her in, but it's kind of hard to maneuver the car seat in with the front seat there. So my suggestion with the baby seat, if you can, go for a four-door car. Moon. I know that Z, the Pisces in my life, is a deep spiritual connection. It feels arranged. What's the best course of action to take? If you feel this deep connection, and especially with the Pisces, because Pisces tend to be old souls, and they tend to be spiritual and intuitive, you don't have to do anything. Karma's going to do it for you. Divine intervention, God, source, universe, whatever it is that you believe. But let's see what the cards say. Yeah, you shouldn't have to do anything. It should just happen. Yeah, see, there's a leap of faith here. And things should just fall into place. Being prepared. The Wheel of Fortune could be like a fate type of thing. You don't have to do anything. Just be who you are. Listen to your intuition. So let me give you an example. There was a moment in time when, this doesn't happen often, but like my mother was saying things to me. My mom died a long time ago, and I was listening to her. Now, it could be because I'm not a medium. I don't channel the dead. So it may have been because I don't normally hear that. That's why I listened. That's why I took notice. And she kept saying to me things like, just use your intuition. Go with your intuition. And I did. And every time, like, it's almost like the right words just flew out of my mouth, and the person responded back to me with exactly what I wanted to hear. But I went with my intuition, and I didn't get upset by anything. So anything that was going on that I thought normally would upset me or I would have been pissed off about, I'm like, you know what? Just let it go for right now. It's not that big of a deal. Follow your intuition. So that would be my suggestion for you, especially because this person is Pisces and because you do already feel connected to them. Go with your intuition and what your gut is saying, because you're onto something. You don't have to do anything. Okay, I think that was the last super chat. So I'm going to go back up to the top. And then, you know what, moderators, if you can get your questions in, because I want to make sure I get to you guys. And it's almost 3 o'clock. I have to be somewhere around 4. But I have private I have to get to. Crystal. So when I talk to myself, my ancestors share everything. Do they think I'm crazy? No, they don't think that you're crazy. So I had this conversation with somebody once about that. I actually said, I said, if you're praying in your head, does God hear you? Now, I'm even like on the fence with like the whole like God thing, you know. I used to like really believe in God, and then I went through a phase where I didn't believe in God, and You know, I kind of go back and forth. But so my friend said, yeah, well, they're your prayers, so God hears them. I'm like, well, if you're in your head, you're talking bad about somebody, does God hear that? And she was like, no, because those are your personal thoughts. And I'm like, are you sure? um, I think that if you're talking out loud to them, and especially if you're expressing things that you want or things that you're hoping to cultivate in your life, I believe they hear that. No, I don't think that they think that you're crazy. I think that they think that you're more spiritually connected than most people. And you feel things and sense things that other people don't. No, and if you're talking to yourself, you're talking to yourself. If you're talking out loud to them, like I do it all the time, especially my grandmother's picture. I don't have pictures out right now because when we were working on the place, I kind of packed everything away, but I would talk to my grandmother's picture all the time. And I believe that she hears me. And like I said, I don't channel people. So I can't, you know, like I can't, somebody said, what's my grandmother saying? I can't tell you what they're saying. I can tell you what the cards say, but I don't always get everybody. Every now and again, I get somebody of mine, like that's passed over from me. Ram, Jalissa, Pyrie, Maria, Eric, or Will. Okay, let's see. I don't trust Jalissa. Okay, so she's going to be number one on my list, having nothing to do with the cards and my own instinct. I don't trust her. Let's see. Am I going to come up out winning? I think you're going to be fine. Let me see with these people. Okay. Julissa versus Pyrie. Who's the snitch? Julissa? I'm getting 70% Julissa. Okay, so now let's say Julissa versus Maria. Julissa or Maria? Who's the snitch? Julissa? Julissa versus Eric. Who's the snitch? Julissa or Eric? I think Julissa is. Julissa or Will? Julissa or Will? Julissa comes up strong. I'm not so sure about Maria either. Ugh. I hope it wasn't buffering there. So it came up highest for Julissa. I don't really trust Maria either. I would watch your back, but I think you're going to be okay. I really do. I think you're going to be okay. Charles, how will the Sag treat me in a relationship? Is he the best option? Well, no, there's always better. There's always better and there's always worse. So I can't really weigh him against anyone. But let's see how he'll treat you. He'll treat you pretty well with the Empress. Be careful with this card if you don't want children, because that could be the birth or the conception of a child. It also shows around you, you're going to have options coming up, and you're going to have a soulmate connection coming up with somebody else that could possibly be a Taurus. And the Taurus may be financially stable too. I think the Sag will be okay. I don't think he'll treat you badly, but I do think that there's going to be a Taurus that shows up that may make you question how you feel about that Sagittarius. Chloe, what's coming in for love? You got passion coming in out of the blue with somebody around you who you may not realize that they're around. It could be somebody who hasn't stepped up yet. You may have a decision to make around this person. Use your intuition. They may be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But they could be somebody that's around your life. You know, like somebody that you see frequently, but you just haven't taken notice of yet. There may be somebody that's like that that's coming in. L, what's coming in for the next 3 months? Decisions. You're going to have a lot of decisions and choices to be making over the next 3 months. Some of them are going to cause you anxiety, and there may be a tower moment, and somebody around you who you thought you can trust may betray you and stab you in the back. Use your intuition. This person may be around you and you don't trust them already, and you ever get in that situation where like every fiber of your being is telling you not to trust somebody, but yet you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt? They may be around you right now. Go with your gut, because they're not a trustworthy person. That doesn't have anything to do with love. That's just somebody around you. Could be a coworker, could be a friend. Around love, if you're not with anyone right now, a soulmate connection comes in with the Taurus. If you are with someone right now, a soulmate relationship takes on a spiritual connection and moves forward. Cause for celebration around this relationship, and there's also a substantial amount of money around the relationship. Winning money, being given money, a bonus. It could be a sizable tax return, something like that. That's kind of cause for celebration. Okay, we're done with the super chats. If I can do the moderators, and then when I come back on tonight, I'll bring the super chats back down to $1.99. And if you choose to donate at some point and you don't want to donate $5, you can always donate it on the GoFundMe page. It's on my community thing. Zara, how does Chris the Scorpio feel about me? Oh, he's the water sign, I think. Wasn't there a water sign showing up around you? He wants things to move forward fast. He may have a wish around you. He likes you. I don't feel like you're that crazy for him right now, but give him a chance, or at least see how you feel. Give it some time. He definitely likes you. And you know what? There's something to be said about somebody else putting in more effort, or the guy being more interested than you. I like that. It puts you in a less vulnerable position. Katrina wants messages from Spirit. Okay. The Wheel, Archangel Michael. A time for positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Oh my goodness, you got 3 angels. Release, Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation, a spiritual transformation, time to move on. Justice, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. Excellent. What other moderators are here? Is SARS here? I think Mel is here. Mel, okay. Was anyone thinking of me for Valentine's Day? an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and also a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We're thinking about you. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, Crystal, I saw an orange peel in the garbage in the patient room. Yes, your grandmother always sends oranges. Let's ask the cards, though, just to be sure, but yes. You got 3 aces. Look, I didn't even turn over that many cards. Excellent. So let me tell you guys, we raised today over 40 bucks. Like 45 bucks towards my friend's thing. Excellent. A little less than 45. 42 maybe. I'll do the math and I'll post it on the community page so that you guys can see. Every penny counts. You know what? Every penny counts. You worry about the pennies and the dollars take care of themselves. Coming from somebody who's really shitty for money, I'm going to tell everyone else how to save. But I can work hard for other people, especially people that are important to me. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys later tonight. Maybe around 9 o'clock. Between 9 and 9:30. I'll see you guys then. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, I missed SARS and Brandy. All right, hang on, hang on. I didn't realize that they were here. SARS, why did the Pisces unblock me yesterday but didn't say anything? Oh, what a dope. He's going to. This is the start. This is the start. He's starting to open the doors. Just wait and see. Now, how do you know? Because I don't know. How do you know when someone has blocked you or when they unblock you? Like, how could you tell? Oh, there's Brandy. Brandy, you have a question before I go? Otherwise, I'm going to come back on tonight around 9. Was Devrick yesterday that had waved? Was that Devrick yesterday that waved at somebody that you know? He waved at somebody else? All right, let me see. Was it Devrick that waved? I think it was. Yes. Okay, guys. I will see you guys later on tonight around 9:30. And I will post in the community board so you guys can see how much money we've raised so far. Oh, there's one from Elantra. Hang on, let me just get that one quick. Energy between Marcus and I. Spiritual, transforming, and taking a leap of faith. Use your intuition. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. The overall feeling around this situation is relief. You no longer have to wait. You know, like things move forward. It's like, finally I've made it to the top of the mountain. I think things are going to pick up for you guys. Alrighty, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.